But they have got them type of players. They've got a lot of flexibility in the team that they've got, and they've got a very, very good squad. Of course, they're on a good run at the moment since Jonathan has come in, which will make it a very tough game. Apart from the fact that they've got some very good individuals. Well, we're certainly in an area of making sure that we are picking up points, which are valuable points in the position that we are in the league. The only downside, I suppose, is that some of the other teams around us, are also getting good results and picking up points. I think what that has meant, that's meant that gap between ourselves and probably, 7-8 teams above us has become a little bit smaller. But it's not something that we can rest on. You certainly coming into these next few weeks where we're back into playing midweek games. The difference between 2 wins on the spin and certainly 3 wins on the spin can be massive. So it's certainly a good period we're going through, but we need that to continue. But probably what I also would say is that it's a good group of lads that we've got. Sometimes when you bring players into that, and of course we've brought some players in before the deadline day, I think you get a little change, I think, in the atmosphere. But generally it's been a good changing room, that wants to train well, desperate to get good results, disappointed when we don't. But there's always that little bit of a different feel when you're on the back of a run, and particularly when you're on the back of a good result. If I'm thinking from the last game, the only possibilities would be Lewis Grabbin, who trained today, which is good news. Sammy, we shall see, possibly training tomorrow. So from those that have been injured, though, those would be probably the only 2 that we would think about. What I've never really been able to understand is about accountability. How somebody can post something on a platform and in effect not be accountable for what they put on there. So I think any type of legislation that stops that, because otherwise it won't stop. And if there is this vehicle for those that want to vent their anger or their frustration or the racial abuse or so, then people will continue to do that, and until those people are made accountable for that and the correct sentence is handed out, then it's not going to stop, and there won't be that deterrent. So yes, I think really good news, and probably not before time.